This is the Not After 30 podcast, a podcast about reminiscing about your 20s while surviving your 30s.
What's up, nation? This is a surprise for you. What? Closed? Oh, man. I don't know if this is going to work out.
Hey,
how's it going, dude?
good.
Can we come in?
Yeah, you guys
Right
with the podcast? Come on in.
All right, check this out. What is going on back here? How's it going?
Good.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the Not After 30 podcast?
I'm Damien Orsi. I'm one of the owners, co-owners of Orange Snail Brewers.
What's up, nation? We are here at Milton's only ever brewery, Orange Snail Brewers, and we're here to get a tour of the place for our anniversary. I'm gonna have Damien show me around and give me the breakdown, and then we're gonna sit down and record a podcast. That podcast should be ready for your listening pleasure in the next week. All right, look who I found.
Hey.
Well, hello there.
Whoa.
Look who else I found. Number one supporter of the podcast.
It's pretty hard to see.
Sponsor and
Leprechaun.
oh,
Oh, is
and
that a short
zings.
joke? Is that a short joke? Wait, can we get a right in between the two towers? Here we go.
Eiffel
Tower of Power, baby. We're gonna Eiffel Tower you later.
Oh God, no. At least then, give me a beer.
Fucking lights.
Oh, okay.
Get
That's
the fuck out of here.
What's up, Johnny?
What's going on?
All right.
I'm John.
Oh, Damien.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
John,
Kyle.
how's it
Meet you for the first time in person.
How's it going? Oh, I just got here. Good to meet you. Pleasure, man. Yeah. Hey, John. Nice to meet you. My boy Spellganger.
Oh, it's been a while,
It's been a long time.
Hey, listen to the podcast. This guy doesn't like black people.
Yeah, I'm pretty racist.
All right, guys, we're lucky enough to be open late and do this tour, so we're going to take you on a tour through Milton's only brewery. Brewmaster, please lead.
Yes. Snail Brewers. We moved to this bigger location about a year and a half ago. We're about 5 times bigger than our original facility, which was just down the road here in Milton. Over here. So our grains come from around the world, Germany, UK, Canada, US, so we use a variety. And we also have all the way to the darkest, you have your roasted barley that goes into our Rattle and Nemo and our Galley Stouts. We use some of the most expensive ingredients you can get, so we're not really bottom line brewery here. Oh, we're still using our original brew house from the old place. Probably next year we're going to be going 5 times bigger, but
Is that out of nostalgia?
sort of, yes, or financial, you know, either or, but definitely not because of demand. We definitely could go bigger, but we're just when you're self-funded by the 2 owners, you sort of take things slow, step by step. Kettle, and that's when you add all your different hops, so, which I didn't bring out my. But anyways, your hops look like basically marijuana, but in a pelletized form, so that it'll last for a year. But yeah, so. And in Ontario, as you may or may not know, is now becoming, it once was one of the largest hop manufacturers in the world, and now it's becoming that again because of the craft beer movement in Ontario. Right. So a lot of people are growing it, and we now have a local supplier here in Ontario, but we get hops from around the world as well, because some places grow the different and types of ingredients or types of flavors that you want in the hops. So, we have in our 16 Jasper IPA, for instance, we're using one from Germany, one from Ontario, one from Washington State, and one from New Zealand. So,
Wow. All over.
yeah. Purchase since we've opened, so in the last 3 years, and so that's
Huge. Brian, get next to it so I can get it in ratio.
You get an appropriate size.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm sideways so you get the full belly out.
How do you make it look smaller? I don't understand.
Same use of fermenter.
Oh my god, it's huge.
It's massive. John was inspecting the sheets earlier because, surprise, it's actually an inspection today.
So it needs certain temperatures for it. We produce just ales here at this brewery, so ale yeast works at about room temperature, and it sits there and eats the sugars from the barley, and the two byproducts are ethanol, which is the alcohol we have in beer, and CO2, which is the farts of the little organisms. So yeah, so you see here, this puppy is just barely all just bubbled. Just We've had a canning machine since only just a year in. So we decided to buy one, and so we have the flexibility of canning it here and doing whatever canning we want. So
Does that like keep costs down, keep people busy, or keep quality high?
yeah, it's a bit of everything. It allows us to term investment, and we got lucky on our first tiny canning machine that we bought. It's not this one, but I got it off an auction, and we saved a boatload of money, and then
nice.
I flipped it and got some funding on this thing, so it was more of a reasonable cost for, but yeah. And right now at the LCBOs, so Iron Pig's been in the LCBO for 2 years now, and Rattle and Nemo just got into the LCBO, which is our amber, just a couple weeks ago actually. So, and it's been selling well here locally, and Iron Pig is still the #1 selling craft beer at the Milton LCBOs.
Wow, it's the #1 craft beer.
Selling
Out of all
craft beer.
Wow.
We kicked Lug Tread's ass. There you
It's a
go.
very good beer too.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying we're open selling.
All right, that's good.
But things that I forgot to mention. So we also started our barrel aging program earlier this year. So these are 4 bourbon barrels from Bullet Bullet Bourbon
yeah.
in Indiana. And so what happens with the distillery barrels is once they're done with them and they can't get enough charcoal flavor into their liquor anymore, then they get rid of them. And a lot of breweries take those barrels now, and we age our beer in them. So we're not looking for that charcoal flavor, we're looking for the bourbon flavor. So there's still approximately 30 liters left of bourbon in the wood. So as the beer ages, it goes out into the wood, back in, out in over cold and temperature fluctuations. So
That's a good beer right there. I can hear it.
Aaron's talking to the beer.
So you get all that grape bourbon taste in the beers. So we've done 2 different ones thus far, and we're putting another one in next week. So we've done an imperial stout that was 10%, and then we did a coconut porter. So we've done the coconut porter on its own before, and I thought, hey, why not try to do a coconut porter bourbon barrel aged and pina colada maybe,
Add another layer,
yeah.
right?
So
For those advanced palates.
yeah. So and the greatest thing about barrel aging is you get to taste it along the way. Is it good yet? Is it good yet?
Is it ready?
So yeah, is it ready? So, but the good thing and the bad thing, because I had customers coming in all the time saying, "Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet?" So yeah, so that was the only bad thing. But yeah, we'd love to have a lot more barrels, but we still have a small brew house, as you saw. So it's hard to work it into the rotation, especially with the demand we had this summer. We couldn't even keep up with any of our other beers, so it was chaos. So yeah. So now that's January and February are the slower months in everybody's brewing world, restaurant, bar world, LCBO world, everywhere. So we should have more time to start a whole bunch of breweries. So.
You get these from Kentucky or Tennessee?
Indiana.
Indiana?
This one's Indiana. There is plenty of Kentucky bourbons as well, but yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of, now in Ontario, because there's so many craft breweries, there's distributors out of Niagara Falls that bring them in or elsewhere, but a lot of breweries are trying wine as well, so there's some good beers, but it's hard. It's wine and beer are
It's
tough
a select
mixture.
style you'd have to go
Yeah.
with. Like if you could get like do a porter or stout, that would be awesome. Or even a Scotch ale with a nice port. I think that'd be okay.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, what are you looking for? What kind of style? You're not gonna, it's like you're not gonna do a Pinot Grigio with like a Hefeweizen maybe.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, it's tough. I've tried a lot of them and I haven't really liked. I've liked maybe a couple. That's about it. But
Chardonnay with blonde ale. Oh no, anything light Chardonnay
Yeah,
would be
lights.
really good with, or Riesling even. Yeah, Riesling.
a lot of reds they tried doing.
But a red would be very odd with most. At least that'd be my opinion. Or I'm sure somebody would shut me down, and Michael Jackson's probably like, "No, you're wrong."
Yeah. Well, that's because we have so many wine barrels available. There's going to be a lot of test, experimentation in Ontario. But yeah, and the other type of beer that we've been testing. We've done 4 batches of it. Is we do sours now as well, kettle sours. So we and they've been turning out really well.
I would want to veer away from that. I'd be looking more like mango, passion fruit, like peach kind of stuff. If I was going to do a Riesling with an ISA.
Yeah, I think white wines are easier to. I think
Yeah.
with lighter would go well.
Yeah,
with
they have a lot
lighter.
more crisp fruit taste to them.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So for sure, like apple, pear, that kind of flavors that can burst out there. Melon, things like that. Totally, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Cal?
I don't know.
But sours.
But sours.
Have another beer.
Sorry. Oh no, bro.
Oh no, I was just saying I really enjoy your sours.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I come in here, I'm that guy who's like, do you have any sour?
Yeah.
What's up, Nana Nation and lovers of the Not After 30 podcast? We are on location at Orange Snail Brewers. I'm joined by 4 or 5 people, and this is going to be a weird one. If it's a little wonky on the sound, I apologize, but we are doing this on location at Orange Snail. We're joined by one of the owners of Orange Snail, Damien. Damien, say hello to the Nana Nation.
Howdy, boys and girls.
No, it's mostly boys. It's mostly
Women
boys.
don't want to listen to us.
They don't know how to access podcasts, so it's all good. Oh, Richard, started already, eh?
Women in the workplace, right?
I'm joined by the man with the soft velvety voice, John Denoir,
What's up?
the comedian carnivore, Brian Smith,
What's up?
our beer guru, Aaron Chalupa,
Hey.
and one of the OGs of the sponsorship game. You know him as Kyle. I know him as Kyle. Fuck you, Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle. You're a piece of shit. Kyle, I love you. You're a piece of shit, though. Fuck.
Kyle, fuck you. And also, the owner of Superior Finish Painting.
Yes, hello.